Designing in zones, patterns of use in our yards when we're installing a permaculture food forest. So I'm talking about small acreage, but it's also in large acreage. The reason I'm making this video is it's early in the morning right now, about 9 o'clock. And we see these trees are getting hit by the sun. That sun's going to come up on the east over here, and that sun's going to come across the property. Deep shade in the back, and quite deep shade in the front here. So normally in a permaculture design, we'd want our largest fruit and nut trees in the back, almost a U shape, getting smaller or getting larger as they went to the back. And that would just be a generic design and work great. For every situation, we need to observe and then interact. So what I observed is there's a notch in the trees here to the east. We can see right here. There's also a notch in the trees looking to the west, or a hole right here. So as that sun comes up in the morning, it's in this notch, giving shade over here in the annual garden, which I'd rather have more sun for the annuals, but my perennials, my fruits, nuts, and berries need that sun. So in my design, they're in a path across here. But within that, I do my storage crops, sun-loving crops, and a little swath there. Cabbages, tomatoes, some cucumbers, stuff like that. So observing and then interacting. Designing to catch and store those energies and use them. We're talking about the sun there. We've gotten a whole bunch of water, a whole bunch of rain in the last few days. After a dry start to the year, we have a series of 25 swales on the property. These are ditches on contour, if you're not familiar. They catch, slow, and sink that water into the landscape rather than letting it leave it. So storing that energy, catching and storing that energy. I go on and on about guilds when I'm starting to ramble. But when we're designing for a better way of life, we need to intelligently design to catch and store those energies and use them at their peak. Change better than holiday. Long overdue. I'm George. This is Fat Ninja Food Forest. Please like, share, and subscribe.